Hey boys, welcome back to some more Rugby League 26 discussion, and we're going to have a little bit of an updated look on stats. So they've been updating the stats over the last couple of patches. I don't know which one exactly, but I did see Odd1X's video as well, and as he said as well, everybody has just been massively increased in ratings, which is, it's just like they don't understand what makes the stats important. Like, Cam McInnes 92, unbelievable. Look at his acceleration and sprint speed. What are you talking about? In the 80s. And this is the big point. We'll have a look. We'll have a closer look because the biggest thing, the stats, the overall stats, it's like they just don't understand and they're not making them customized at all. They just want to make the overalls somewhat appeasing to players. Nat Butcher had a fucking 90. What are you talking about? Jacob Little 91. But let us have a look. The biggest point here is how are the stats dispersed? Are the props still insanely fast and the wingers the same? Payne Haas here, top rated prop, acceleration 92, sprint speed 87. Now, he is fast, but come on, bro. Come on. Come on. And you can, obviously you can change the stats per se. Mitch Barnett, 77 excel, 81 sprint speed. Not as egregious, but still very high. Regan Campbell-Gillard, the third top-rated prop. What the hell? Still in the 80s. Josh Curran, 77, 81. Jack DeBellin, probably one of the slowest props in the game, 76, 80. These should just be way lower. It should be way lower. There's obviously a few. Corey Jensen also the exact same. I wanted to check. I wanted to just see if they'd changed any of this. Fucking Josh King, 84 acceleration. Joey Tarps, he is a little quicker, but 83, 86. That's again insane. But the big test now is comparing it to the wingers. The wingers, Jacob Kiraz, top-rated winger in the game, 89, 89 for acceleration sprint speed. So it is higher. Zach Lomax, 82 acceleration, 91 sprint speed. So I think his acceleration is lower than Payne Haas's. Brian To'o, 89 acceleration, 90 sprint speed. Even that, that's honestly too high for Brian To'o. Xavier Coates, 76 acceleration, 90 sprint speed. It's just the big thing. Dean Mariner here, 88 overall, 78 acceleration. Come on, bro. Come on. Like, I don't know who. Jason Saab, let's have a look at his. Acceleration 76, sprint speed 85. I would argue Saab is probably the quickest in the league. I would say overall 100 meter sprint, he'd be the quickest. Lehigh, 84, 84. Lofi Khan Pereira, 74 acceleration, 83 speed. That's fucking diabolical. Probably the second fastest. He's up there. He's up in the top 3, top 5 for sure. Charlie Staines. It's just, yeah, the problem still persists. Xavier Savage, very fast. 80 and 80. Come on. Like, Payne Haas is gapping him by like 20 meters. It's just like, I don't know who is in charge. I don't know who is in charge of dispersing these stats, but honestly, like, the thing that's killing me, and let's have a look at the same rated props. Royce Hunt, 69, 74. Okay, it's a bit lower. It is a bit lower, but he's only 6 points lower in speed to fucking Xavier Savage. Kama Kamitha, 70 and 75. So it is slightly better. But even like Spencer Leniu, 70 acceleration, he's one prop in the game that should have a very good acceleration. That's the thing. The stats are just they're not customized at all. It's definitely, they've just wanted to make the overalls like appealing. I don't know if the NRL is giving them what overalls players should be. I don't know who's in charge. Honestly, the thing that fucking irks me though is that, you know, since Rugby League Live 3, Rugby League Live 4, they've obviously had the community, and there's been some incredible people in the community that have not only like made players play in likenesses as the game's gotten older, but also, you know, changed stats and customized players in that regard as well. Honestly, Big Ant, I get I get, and this, again, it's the thing that pisses me off about the game. It is a time-consuming process, right? Going through every player and making sure the stats are, for the most part, correct. I can understand. Obviously, there's going to be a few that you're like, that doesn't really make sense. But just everyone being so cookie cutter, all the 90 overalls, the stats are basically the fucking same. I didn't look at like kicking stats, but you've played the game. If you give it to one of the good props or good forwards in the game, they can kick it just as good as the fucking halfback. That's the problem. The 90 overalls are the same stats, just slightly tweaked. And it just means that there's no fucking difference. You could put the fucking props on the damn wing, bro. But like my point is that it's time consuming. It would be tedious for sure. I get Big Ant might not want to do it. I don't know. Just fucking pay some of the good people in the community. Like the thing is, people in the community have done this shit for free for years for Rugby League Live 4, like updating stats and player likenesses. Big Ant, why don't you pay some of the well-known people in the community to like go through the game and fucking fix the stats? Give them a good chunk of change because they would probably do it for free anyway. How about you actually pay them and then they can improve the stats, make the game better? Like, yeah, it's going to cost a bit of money, but that like it saves you having to go in and do it, and you can't be fucking trusted anyway. So I don't know, like that's the thing. You can go in and change them yourself, but fuck me dead. Like, you pay good money for the game. I'm not going to go through every player and change the stats. I just can't be fucking bothered, because the problem is, like, yeah, you'll do it for the big name players, but what about like all the second tier players? Again, my biggest gripe with video game like stuff like this is, in Queensland Cup, New South Wales Cup, lower grades, why the fuck would a younger player have terrible speed and acceleration? They might be slightly slower, but if they're in like the lower tier comps, they've still got very quick players. You got some of the fastest players rolling around in Q Cup and New South Wales Cup. So the overalls should not affect the basic core stats of players, like kicking, sprint speed, acceleration. Like, there's obviously things that improve as you play NRL and stuff, but like your speed, your power, like that sort of stuff, like that's, yeah, I mean, you get what I'm saying. But yeah, I wanted to I wanted to have a look. I wanted to see if they'd potentially updated them. That it's probably slightly better, but not really. I've played the game since the patch with the updated stats, and yeah, the props still feel insane. Like, they feel so much faster. You go through a gap with a prop or a back rower, they fucking shoot away. You get a little overlap on the wing, you give it to a winger, they get fucking rounded up in like 2 seconds. So yeah, it's one of the things that's still holding the game back massively, in my opinion. But yeah, I wanted to see if they'd done much about it, but unfortunately not. Hopefully, guys are enjoying the content. Make sure to like and comment. I'll see you guys in the next one.